Hi there, welcome back to Weird Mishmash People. I am Jordan.
Oh, hey. I'm Liam.
Awkward pause.
Awkward pause.
Liam, I think, did you have something that you wanted to tell me?
Yeah, there's just no time to lose.
There's-
The Tui's new virus is on the loose. And
Oh, not the Tui virus.
we need someone to call on, like Superman, which can help us out with these issues.
Do we have a character like that? Do we have a new character?
Yeah, no character, it's a real person.
Hi there, guys.
Oh, hello there, what's your name?
Hi there, I'm World Events Pete.
This is World Events Pete.
World Events Pete.
What does World Events Pete do?
I just
Exactly.
know about world events.
You know about world events.
I know about world events.
I'm going to talk to you about some world events, and I need your really honest input, okay?
Yeah.
This is super, super important.
Okay.
There's so much influence from the media being so powerful with their
Oh,
titles.
the media.
What do you think about the media, Pete?
Look, I like the media, but I don't mind the new you know those like plant-based meat. Yeah, I like the plant-based meat here as well. It tastes
great.
like nearly as good.
Mm.
Not quite as good as regular meat here, but it's pretty good. The plant-based meat here.
I recommend jackfruit. Jackfruit's good.
Yeah, jackfruit.
I had that for lunch.
Is that plant-based?
It's plant. It's got fruit in the name.
Oh, that makes sense.
It makes sense. And now, while I was out today,
Am I still doing this character?
Yes, you are. So I'm
God.
gonna lead into the next topic. So when I was out today, a lot of people had these masks on.
Yeah.
Pete, and I want to talk to you about the coronavirus. What do you think about the coronavirus?
Look, I don't like the coronavirus very much. I prefer a nice Jack and Coke virus. A Jack and Coke virus.
What is a Jack and Coke?
Well, a Jack and Coke is you
Jack
put
Daniels
Jack
and
Daniels and Coca-Cola in a glass.
This
and
is
then
the most important.
Yum.
This is the most important question. What type of Coke do you usually have?
Look, I think that I think Pablo Escobar was wrongly convicted. It was not a good thing. He should have been let free. He shipped a lot of cocaine, and that really helped a lot of people.
Let free like a bird.
Cocaine.
Soar like a bird. Yeah.
Soar like a bird.
Soar like a bird.
Like a big eagle. Like
a
the
big
eagle.
eagle.
You've got an eagle on your shirt.
I've got a.
That doesn't help very much because we're on a podcast.
No, it doesn't.
I think this accent is developing more and more into a Kiwi accent, and I should stop.
Yeah. How's Brett and Jermaine?
That feels offensive.
Well, they're from New Zealand.
I know, but I'm doing this terrible, terrible accent.
Well, thank you very much, Pete. You can exit out the door now.
You're welcome. I'm glad I came on this podcast.
No worries. I'll just call Jordan back in. Jordan Brand, please come back on the podcast. Oh, hey, Jordan. How are you?
Hi. Hear those footsteps? That's me walking back into the room.
Yeah. So we just had Pete.
I didn't see him. I didn't see or hear him. I passed out temporarily.
Well, he just sort of brushed right past you like a ghost.
Yeah, no, he's
like
fast.
he was a figure of our imagination.
No, it's crazy. That's so weird. Anyway, next topic. Segues.
Well, I think
burgers.
Burgers. Well,
burgers.
What's your favorite burger?
I don't know what my favorite burger is. I know what the best burger I've ever had is, but I don't know what my favorite burger is.
Well, tell us that story, Jordan.
Oh God.
From start to finish.
I'll try. Okay, so I was on like a family holiday, and we went to this burger joint, and they gave me a burger.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really big.
And how did you eat the burger?
I ate it, I think, with a knife and fork.
You monster.
I know.
You feral being.
It was too big. I couldn't actually. It was like the size of, like, my face, because I was like 10.
Oh. That's a big face for a 10-year-old. I don't know what that was funny for me.
Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
All three of you.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, speaking about podcasts, that's pretty much what I'm doing at uni.
Are
now.
we speaking about podcasts? On a podcast?
Oh yeah.
That's so meta.
So meta.
That's why you listen to us, right? Because we're meta and relatable and
Because what I want to eventually do is sound work, so I'm doing music production and radio production, and then I'm going to venture into that further in my third year, which is next year, and it's super interesting. And I'm like investing in some equipment, so I've got headphones, Audio Technica M50Xs.
We're not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag please sponsor us. Hashtag we'll sell out in a heartbeat for any amount of cash.
Tweet me at RackLiam. Hashtag...
Tweet at RackLiam sellout. Hashtag sellout RackLiam. Hashtag Liam's a sellout.
That really hurts my feelings, Jordan.
Okay. Hashtag Jordan's a sellout.
That's better. That's a lot better. I feel a lot more comfortable.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
What was it? I want to tell people where we're recording this episode.
Where are we recording this episode?
We're recording this episode in my bedroom, in my new apartment, which is nice.
Oh.
I've now changed where I live, so yeah.
Getting here was not too bad. It was funny because I getting the light rail here, and then realizing that beyond the stadium is other things in the stadium, because I've never been this far.
I've never been to the stadium there.
No,
I feel like we're about to divulge where I live.
No.
There's a stadium very close to where I live, and I have never been there.
No, and we're talking about the one in Melbourne.
Wait,
we're in Melbourne.
We're in Melbourne, not Sydney.
Shout out to Melbourne.
Shout out to Melbourne. Have you been to Melbourne?
That was actually that's the very first memory I can ever remember.
Is Melbourne?
So you know
just
how
like the city?
You know how when you're super young, you have that very first memory that you sort of keep on knowing, you keep on.
No, but I was dropped on the head as a baby, so I don't remember a lot of things.
That's a shame.
It's true.
I know.
It was in a parking lot.
Do you know how it got to that, or?
Yeah, my dad dropped me.
Was it handling shopping and then?
No, I was in the trolley and I stood up and I fell out onto my head.
That is
you know how the kids sit in the trolley?
I can imagine just
I stood in the trolley and I fell the fuck out.
I can imagine just your dad talking to someone else, and then from someone else's view, you just see you just jumping out of the trolley.
It's I was making a break for
freedom. Yeah,
and I just hit my head. And I don't want to shit on my dad too much because he was very upset at the time.
Your dad is lovely.
And arguably, my mother was more upset because he'd managed to have the baby for 2 hours and dropped it on its head.
Your dad is lovely.
My dad's pretty good.
Your whole family is very nice.
They're mostly alright. I feel like I can't be too positive about them because they're my family. That feels wrong.
You should be positive about them. They're your family.
We're on two different sides of this coin here.
Yeah,
Liam.
this is the first debate of the podcast.
Is it we've had more debates than this.
Oh yeah,
we should have had a topic for this.
Well,
do we still have a topic?
It was originally just going to be so with the virus, I was going to make where we're in this part and we have to try and
I'm low-key too scared of the virus to spend a whole episode joking about it.
I've sort of gotten to the point where
I shouldn't be, but I am.
I've sort of gotten to the point where I'm sort of just it's there.
It's not really gonna, I don't think, have any effect on my life. I watch too many videos on the internet, man.
That's alright.
Those internet videos.
What's interesting is that because I'm studying media, I get to sort of look at it from an angle that maybe not everyone would see. Of how some of it's pretty obvious in what they portray and what they do, and some of it's sort of oh, okay, I get it. And it's interesting to see what side they're taking and how they're portraying it, especially where people are connecting the dots of where one person has been recorded and affected, and they're going, that whole zone, no more. And I'm going, that's a university.
It is
Yeah.
I heard a joke today. Can I tell it?
You can tell a joke.
It has nothing to do with the coronavirus.
Yeah, that's even better.
Okay. Why is it called a mall?
Why is it called a mall, Jordan?
Because why go to one shop when you can go to the mall? Why go to one shop when you can go to the mall? Do you get it?
Unfortunately.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I do.
Are you sure you get it?
Yeah.
I thought it was... You get it?
No, I do. I find
really bad.
I just find, especially with malls, it's interesting because between my work, there's become this sort of rivalry between the other drink shops
I know, because I once went to your
So what?
where you work, and
Yes.
I went to the wrong juice place, and I was like, these guys must be fighting. There must be like fruit salads are thrown,
Because this is the
kiwis
thing.
explode.
Because there's this new place especially which opened up like right next to us, and
Can I? I'm gonna do a fake. The wait.
I don't know what
In
you're
a mall
Oh no! Don't do
where
it.
there's
Jeez.
already two juice shops.
There's 4 including us.
Another one has just opened
I'll tell you.
in
Jeez.
the juice last juice to the punch.
That's terrible.
Get all juiced up this summer
Oh,
to watch a film about one man
paid minimum wage
paid minimum wage.
in a world where there's angry Karens around every corner.
Angry people are everywhere.
Yeah.
But what'll he do
I'll just
when
go.
when
I'll
he
just
falls
leave.
in love with another worker from a different juice store?
It's not a Romeo and Juliet.
Coming
thing.
this summer. Coming this summer.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my
No.
my yeah.
That was really good. What I'll do
Thank
is I'll go to another juice shop and I'll go, I am in love with you now. You must be in love with me. This
And
is
they
a
just-
Romeo Juliet.
They've never met you before.
No, exactly.
I would just assume that what would happen is there's
And then what
one-
happens is one of the mall staff dies, and then both the families of the juice places fight, and then we both die in
I
an
would watch
IKEA.
that. I would. Oh, in the IKEA.
In the IKEA.
That's a very dramatic. Like you just both
Like,
spread out on like one of those, like in like a pink 16-year-old's bedroom. That's
No.
No?
Why say no?
I don't know.
Why say 16-year-olds bed?
No, because like they
No.
have different like they
You
have
know-
like
you know,
rooms that are set
bed-
up for like different
Beds are
ages.
too stereotypical for deaths, and same are kitchens. I like the laundry, Jordan.
Okay.
Like, die in the laundry.
My great grandmother died in a laundry.
Wow.
That's true. Kind of too dark.
That's really dark.
It was a great grandmother.
It's one of the
It wasn't
deaths
like
in the
a-
Romeo and Juliet.
It wasn't like an aunt. It was a great grandmother.
Mm.
They all die.
Yeah, they do.
Anyway, let's get off that.
No,
What was I
'cause-
going to say? I was going to say I would assume that if there's 4 juice places in this
Yeah.
one mall,
Yeah.
there's one juice place just making all the juice, and there's 3 juice places that go and buy juice from that one place and sell it as their own.
I can.
Would that not make more sense?
Yeah. Well, to clarify, so there's my work which does like juice and smoothies and like a quote unquote crushes, which is just juice and ice.
That actually sounds really good right now. I'm thirsty.
They're
I
okay.
think the problem is I'm thirsty.
And then we've got we've got another one like that, but they just do lots of juice, and that's about it. And then
Are they called lots of juice?
no, but juice is in their title. And then we have 2 sort of tea places like bubble tea.
Okay.
Are
those would you call those juice?
No,
I don't know enough
No,
about
no,
bubble
no.
tea. I've had it once and I gave up.
you wouldn't really you call them a bubble tea place. So
Okay.
you've got 2 of them, and one of them came up to my work, and was like, straight up asked my friend who was working that day, "How many drinks do you sell a day?" And you know what my friend told him?
How many?
500.
That's so good.
And then he was like, "This is the thing that
Is that a lot or a little? I don't know.
That is a lot."
That's a lot
And then you
in the competitive juice business.
yes. And what happened was he was like, "Wow, that many?" And he goes, "Yes." So A, they're inexperienced. 2, they have no idea what they're doing. Well, see, their place looks really nice, but
That's
looks-
hilarious to me though.
It's so interesting to me how you've got some businesses who sort of just keep working, and some who are very invasive of the others.
I like the
Very
idea
competitive.
of 4 shops in one mall sort of like trying to undermine each other constantly.
It's like the
there's
hou-
just subterfuge.
It's
like,
the houses in Harry Potter.
It's like there's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah.
the guys from Bubble Tea Co are gonna
I
come
know.
and like
This is
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
make up names. The guys from Bubbly Co. Let's call them that. Bubbly Co.
Bubbly
They
Co.
come and like drop a whole batch of bad pearls in the back of the shop, so people stay away, and then your
They-
company Flight Juice
flight
juice. They hide. They cover the floor of bubbly cone like banana peels.
Let's just clarify.
I love that.
And just name each of these after the houses in Harry Potter. My work will be, which one's Harry?
Bliff and Gore.
No, we're doing the actual names.
Oh, we're doing the actual names.
Actual names.
Gryffindor.
So, Gryffindor, and then the other juice place is Slytherin,
I liked Bubbly Co.
Bubbly Co is Ravenclaw, and the one who asked me how many.
So wait, that one's just Ravenclaw. That one's just Bubbly Co.
Bubbly Co is Ravenclaw, and then you've got the other juice.
But the other ones are just all named the actual Harry Potter houses.
The other tea place is the one who sort of asked me everything, asked my
Slytherin, or they?
They're Hufflepuff.
They're Hufflepuff.
Because they're sort of just there.
That makes sense.
I'm a Hufflepuff. I shouldn't be saying that.
I was a Gryffindor.
You're in Gryffindor.
I can be all posh and shit.
Work at my work then.
Wait, but if you're a Hufflepuff, why are you working there? Surely that makes your place of employment Hufflepuff.
Well, I had to sort of go through some documents and make sure that, try and prove to them that I was in Gryffindor. Luckily, I had read some of their religious texts, and I was able to actually get in and work there. So what you sort of have to do when you go to these juice places, you have to read their Bible, and you have to sort of, just like what you do in a class in like a religious university or school, and sort of go, okay, this is the God, this is what they believe in, and they sort of give you these sort of other parts where they test you and make sure that you're good to go, and then you start working there. And
if
what
I'm
they do
correct,
is, every single time there's someone from higher up, they ask you a question every time to try and intimidate you to leave if you're some enemy. But, I'm pretty strong-willed and I can get it done.
If I'm correct, I believe that to buy a juice, you then have to fill out a series of questions about your personality.
What we do
and then from that they tell you which how much money you should pay to become a Scientologist. Oh God, now we're going to get attacked by the Scientologists.
Well, this is what we do. Okay, we upsell as much as we can. We go, you want a $7 drink? How about an $18 drink which has some extra ice cubes? Extra cold. Extra cold is pretty premium. Okay?
Wait, extra coal?
Yeah.
Do you put coal in your drinks?
Of course we do. It's the real power. I'm joking. It's cold. Cold.
Oh, I thought you said coal.
No, but it's funny that because a lot of our drinks really do have so much more ice and so much little ingredients, but they're the same price. So I've sort of worked my way. When you work at a place like that, you sort of get to know the ins and outs of what's the best, what's the worst, what's good quality, what's bad quality, what you should get.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like I'm now the what's the long beady man's name? Dumbledore. I'm the Dumbledore of my work. I'm old and I'm wise.
That or you might be Filch.
Arliss Filch.
Argus?
Argus, sorry.
What's his name? Argus? I don't honestly remember.
Is that the janitor man?
Yeah, he's played by what's his face?
In Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, the guy from Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beloved character actor, that guy from Hot Fuzz.
Well, I don't know his name.
No, neither do I. That's the problem.
But I like his character in Hot Fuzz because he doesn't speak any English and he just has a lot of guns.
He speaks perfect English. He just speaks a very specific type of. He's like,
and then he opens a door and there's a landmine. Just there's big.
This is great. Great film. Classic.
Hot Fuzz is pretty good. And
I like Shaun of the Dead more.
I haven't seen that one. But what I want to do is Hot Fuzz is sort of similar to my work and all the rivalries, where I'm the new kid. No, sorry,
He's the new kid on the block.
No.
Gonna get some juicy talk, and then he's gonna go up to the other shop and he's gonna say, "Fuck you."
Well, the people. So
that was great.
So the whole thing in Hot Fuzz is that you've got this new policeman, and he slowly finds out spoilers, that everyone in the town is like in this cult, or something.
That is a spoiler.
Yeah, and this is what I want.
That's the whole premise.
And this is the thing that while all the houses are together, the Hufflepuff people, the new work, they're this new policeman, and all the other shopping centre is all under the cult. We were promised the satanic lord Daraxus, the beginner of evil. This
one store is slowly coming to realize that every other store in the mall.
They're way over their head. They believed we sold 500
We're in
drinks.
over our heads, man.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. What they did was they walked in, they set up their shop, they're going, okay, look at this lovely place, we're going to go so well, and we've already taken them in. They're under our control.
They don't even know yet.
Oh no, of course they do.
They'll never know.
No.
Oh, well, they will know?
Eventually,
well,
but
I know.
It's like a game. It's like a game, sort of.
It sounds like a game where everyone gets murdered at the end.
50, 70%, 50, 70.
That's what they're saying about the coronavirus.
It's gonna...
Ooh.
No
reaction.
You
just kept moving.
I'm very confused.
You said 50
It's
to 70.
It's 50, 70. So what I mean is...
And I was like,
that's
the...
sorry, 30, 70. So 70% of people will die and the 30% will live. So
yeah.
Arguably the people in the cinema will be safe. People in the cinema will be safe.
Especially if they're drinking milk, #milk challenge and bringing it back. Anyway, continue.
#milk challenge.
Milk challenge.
And then you've got the people in
bring
IKEA.
it back.
IKEA is safe. Everyone else is dead.
I would imagine that if there was a zombie apocalypse, a good place to hide would be in IKEA. Everything, you can turn so many Swedish things into weapons. Hot dogs, bam, weapon.
Well, the Swedish
a chair, bam, weapon.
You could turn this. You could just
loud alarm clock.
You could just become the furniture.
You could also become the furniture.
So, in the middle of the whole store, you have someone on all fours going. They look at you, go, "Is that a furniture?" And you go, "Yeah, on the table." And they go, "Oh, sorry about that," and they continue on.
Yeah. I feel like there's also a lot of places to hide in IKEA. I would sit in like a washing basket.
This is a good question. If you're in a zombie apocalypse in IKEA, what would be the number one place to hide? Mine would be Mine would be probably the kitchen. I'd open up the cabinets and sleep under the bench. People wouldn't check there. People would be checking under the beds.
I would hide. I just live in the alarm clock section and just have them going off all the time.
You would just become delusional.
I'm already delusional.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Because I'm not even real. You're talking to yourself.
This is a one-person podcast.
You're in a straitjacket.
If you're listening to this, you're also in a straitjacket.
Wake up.
This podcast is a figment of your imagination.
A figment of your imagination, you dumbo. You big
Wake up.
dumb head.
You're on a lot of drugs.
What do you like? You like podcasts? Wake up.
Yeah, you think that this podcast would exist in real life?
Yeah.
I don't.
I sure don't.
Why would it?
No.
Who would make a podcast this bad?
I actually really enjoy this podcast.
I like this podcast enough. Only enough to mock it constantly.
I think yeah, because I feel like IKEA would be you're right. It's a very smart place to go. People will go for the supermarkets. But they will not go for the IKEA.
You can also store a lot of food in IKEA.
There's the meatballs that you could live off.
Well, I'm thinking like about
and I love
fact that,
I love balls in my mouth. I love
it's
sweaty, big, meaty,
just
juicy balls in my mouth.
A whole bunch of like the stuff dripping off. There's bits
don't.
Of... so it was fine when you were doing it.
Yes. Because I was talking about meatballs, you disgusting human being.
There's sauce. There's sauce dripping off. Dump them in some mayo. Some mayonnaise.
Exactly. I'm disgusted that you put mayo on your... See?
I love mayo. I have mayo on chips. It tastes
mayo
good.
Chips. Mayo is pretty slapping. It's slapping.
It's slapping. Don't slap me with mayo.
I'm an aioli man.
I can't do it. I can't dig the aioli.
It's just a runny mayo with some more herbs.
No, it's just I think the only difference is garlic, which is weird because I love garlic, but I can't do ayo. I can't do that aioli. Ayo. It's all about the ayo, not the mayo. This has been an upsettingly musical episode. I'm gonna bring it up one more notch because I have a song.
Do you want to play the song?
I have to. It's on my phone. I wrote it. I have to sing it.
Jeez, do you want me to sing it?
I want you to sing it. I want you to rap it. Can you do that? Please do that. I actually love that so much.
I'm a rapper on the crapper. That's my name.
This song is called Bikers. Parentheses based on a true story. Bikers. Parentheses based on a true story.
I already like this.
All right.
Are you got a beat?
Can I get your phone now? So I want to put on a fat beat. I need a fat beat.
this is your insurance, isn't it? You're gonna take my phone,
I need
government.
yeah.
Government's gonna take my
That's
phone.
what I'm doing.
Government's taking my phone. Government's
I don't know
taking my phone.
Reference.
You're taking my
I don't know
phone.
what this is a riff on.
You're the government.
What are
You're
you
taking
riffing
my
on?
phone.
Ah!
Raw, you're taking my phone.
What's a beat that fat slaps? A fat slapping beat. A slap fat beat. Beat fat slap. I don't know why I keep repeating the same words.
Let's sort of see.
I'm just gonna pick a random one.
There is no rap music.
What if I just go?
No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go.
Oh
here we go.
god. I'm sorry that
Siri, play a rap beat.
We should plan these.
No, we shouldn't.
Halfway through every episode, we just
See, I'm trying to tell Siri to rap. Siri, drop a beat.
Okay, here goes. I wrote this one myself. Apologies in advance to the Sugar Hill Gang. I said a hip hop. Save me from the clippy, the peak, and pop, and you don't stop.
No, she's doing the rapping.
Oh, this is me rapping.
To the rhythm of the ontology.
It was incredible how you managed to speak and rap simultaneously.
Yeah.
Do
it. I'll just click. Okay.
Okay.
And I've got a good beat going.
Okay.
Don't
okay.
worry,
You
I've
go
got
for it then.
Two bikers listening to gangster rap. Yeah, it's two bikers listening to gangster rap. They're playing it loud as they bike through the park, wearing bicycle helmets that glow in the dark. It's two bikers listening to gangster rap. They'll ride around in the dark because they're badass like that. Yes, the tyres are pumped, but they still brought a spare. And if that shivers goes down, man, I don't want to swear. Man, you don't want to be there.
I've sworn like 20 times on this podcast.
Well, their bicycles are made of recycled plastics and other materials that create noxious gases. They're saving the world one pedal at a time. Now, that doesn't hurt. And the spandex looks fine. Two bikers listening to gangster rap. Yeah, they're two bikers listening to
gangster rap.
The speaker sitting on the back is how to recognize their hardness. And at night, they'll only ride 100 feet from their apartment. So if on one Friday night, if you see two guys riding bikes, gangster shit is blasting tight. Even though they're both white, cycling shoes cost $200 flat because they listen to motherfucking gangster rap. Welcome to Storytime with Liam.
You read that like a poem.
You
started as a rap,
yeah,
and it just got slower and slower.
I thought, well, and
it was no longer a rap.
It's a political message that we need to ride bikes.
I'm
joking.
I
thought it'd be very. I thought I'd make it unintentionally powerful.
It's based on a true story.
Tell me what it's based on.
Last night I was leaving. I saw a concert last night, and I was leaving the concert, and it was Friday night, and there were these two guys on bikes in a park, and they were riding around in the park, and they were wearing protective gear, and they were wearing helmets, and they looked very these two tall skinny white guys, and sitting on the back of one of the bikes was a speaker that was just blasting out the hardest gangster rap.
That is such a contrast.
So many N-words.
I can imagine.
Just a lot of.
I can imagine these people are trying to pan this lovely thing for a park. It goes to the bicyclists, and you go, lovely people riding bikes, and one of the bicyclists goes, "Fuck you!
Fuck the police comes through."
No, exactly that, and they do a big rude finger.
So normal. They looked so normal.
It's like
but then they were like they. I felt like they were just really trying to be very hard. They were hard.
That must have been amazing. I can imagine.
It was great.
It's like seeing a sweet old lady just going, "Fuck you, bitch," or something like that.
I've seen
just
that.
the complete opposite.
There's so many wonderful things on the internet. I think that was good.
That was good.
That was good.
Do you feel like you're gonna have a career in the future?
No.
With rap?
I think I'm gonna die. Oh, you meant in rap? I thought you just meant generally. I don't think I'll ever have a career of any kind.
A career rap. If you were gonna sort of.
What's your rap name?
My rap name?
Liam's rap name.
Liam AC. on the MC.
I was gonna go
MC the and
little Akka was my
that's
thought.
AC the MC.
AC the MC. That's pretty good.
Because Akka is too close to Akadaka. If my mum is
Yeah,
traumatized by Akadaka,
I don't know.
she can't listen to
Akadaka.
AC/DC.
Oh, of course.
Because what happened was when she was growing up, her brother would play blisteringly loud AC/DC from his room, so loud that you could hear it up the street, clear as day, and it was.
There's like two outcomes there. One is that you hate AC/DC for the rest of your life, or the other is that you love them.
Oh no, my mum would try and play the piano, and it was just every time I put on AC/DC at home, she'd go, "Turn that off, right now," and I go, "Yeah, fair enough." You know, you can't really. It's a pretty traumatic experience.
Yeah. Well, this has been a rap-filled episode.
Rap-filled episode. What was your rap's name?
I don't know yet. Cheap branding.
Cheap branding.
Cheap branding.
That's actually
mine.
pretty cool. I like that name.
Well, yeah, cheap branding on the mic.
Cheap branding.
All right. Well, I think. Do you want to play us out?
I'll play you out.
This has been an episode.
This has been an episode. I think this has been fun.
This is a rap-filled ep.
We've had the topics.
We've had Harry Potter and juices,
and
all kinds of things.
And our special guest.
Our special guest, World Events Pete.
World Events Pete.
World Events Pete.
World Events Pete might be returning. You know, you never know.
He may return.
He did talk to me before the podcast.
He's got a TED talk, you know.
Yeah, he was going to go to.
He's going to Amsterdam next week.
Amsterdam
for the TED talk.
And then he was going to go to Guatemala.
He's just doing like help, like helping. He's like doing charity work.
And then he's going to go to China. He's going to go to China.
Yeah, that'll end badly. So we may never see World Event Pete again.
Well,
play us out,
you know.
Liam.
I think that Pete is going to be really, really happy with his exit. I think it's going to be great.
This is Liam filibustering while he tries to find a song.
Yeah, because I'm the best. I'm just the greatest person.
Because we prepare this episode very heavily in advance.
Well, it's just the best thing to ever have. I think
What? I don't know. I wish we had
an actual song.
I was going to say like a table to put the microphone on. Currently it's sitting on my bed.
Yeah, well, I can make a song for you as well if you'd like. If I'm ever able to use Ableton, because I am not able to use Ableton.
We'll find out. But
you'll find out.
Are you ready to play us out?
Well,
you've been scrolling for like 2 minutes.
1 minute. I've been timing.
Oh.
Okay. Let me try and just keep on going.
Just anything. Just pick anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Any song.
I'm gonna go. Oh, I've got actually a song.
He's opened 3 different apps to try and find this.
I've actually song. I found out my song. It's a really good song by a rapper, an actual rapper, and
let's play it.
He's super talented, and what I feel like about his musicality is that he is just so
Liam is still
poetic.
killing time trying to find
He's
any.
just so
any
poetic with his lyrics.
He has
the
not
tone
thought
color
of
of the beat.
No
is
idea
fantastic.
what's happening.
And he loves.
He doesn't know.
He loves it
who
all.
He's trying to find.
I actually do know what I'm looking for.
I don't.
I know what I'm looking for,
Yeah.
and you can't stop me.
I can't.
Because I know what I'm doing.
Yeah?
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I actually do.
Your playlist is so long.
I know it's so long. Oh, I saw it. Oh, I saw it.
Jesus Christ. This is the longest play out in history. Alright, this has been another episode of Weird Mishmash, people. I've been Jordan.
Yeah, I'm MC. AC the MC.
MC AC. I'm so sorry.